Hello everybody, Frouwo here, bringing you game number 3 now of RoX.KIS versus the Retry, or known as the Retry as well, as now of course in the game 3. CIS Carnage 2014, this is losers round 1, as both of these teams knocked out to the losers match in the first round of the group stage, or first match is the group stage rather. But of course, best of 3, and this is tied up 1-1 now, so RoX.KIS looking to take away with a second win and win this series. But Retry, of course, still in this, still looking to come back from that game 2 loss. And yeah, so anyway, hopping in the draft here. RoX.KIS banning out the Timbersaw, the Bane, the Visage, and the Outerworld Devourer. The Retry, in the meantime, banning out the Bristleback, the Doom, the Abaddon, as well as the Clockwork. So anyway, Retry picking up Alchemist, Nyx Assassin, and Pugna. While RoX.KIS pick up the Invoker, the Crystal Maiden, the Vananswer, and the Nature's Prophet. So anyway, gonna make a couple of comments here on the draft. Of course, that is what I do. I am a caster, so I guess that's part of the whole reason why you're watching, to share my opinion on this sort of thing. But anyway, Pugna, certainly interesting here to have picked up. Really sits with tower push, but other than that, not so. This is going to be sort of a tower push strat. They do have the area denial with the sort of acid spray from the Alchemist. Pugna with the Nether Blast going to be able to push down towers, as will Lone Druid with his Bear. Nyx Assassin just going to be available there, I assume, to throw out the stuns and really help with the wave clear as well. Not that the Nether Blast doesn't do enough of that already. But certainly just maybe a sort of insurance policy to allow for ganks as well. Maybe just even trying to deny from RoX.KIS here. So they don't want that sort of mana burn going out to Pugna and just starting to wreck him. But anyway, RoX.KIS picking up the Invoker, the Crystal Maiden, the Vananswer, and the Nature's Prophet. So kind of a pseudo push strat from them as well. Invoker really known as a push hero in this sort of meta now. Again, all he does is, I can literally tell you exactly what he's going to do at this point in time. There's a 90% chance he's just going to go Basilius, Boots, into Midas, into Necro 3. Then after that, who cares, because his core is finished and it doesn't matter anymore. Probably just like end up going for a Hex or something. Maybe even Aghanim if he's feeling feisty. But Rubik now banned out in the meantime by RoX.KIS, as they expect to retry does need one more support, and they maybe do. They of course could also pick up a soul or carry player. No, their draft right now could really go anywhere, so Rubik just a ban they don't, or I hear they don't want to play against, it seems. So Alchemist again can play the support, can play the carry, can play the mid. Nyx can play the off lane, can play the mid lane, can play the support. Pugna mid lane support, could also play the carry role, but likely going to be playing carry, as does need a early mechanism. So mechanism of course to promote the push. And Lone Druid can play carry, can play off lane. Likely going to play off lane though, as certainly good here for that, can pull the creep wave, and Wind Ranger picked up again here by RoX.KIS. So Sodoi, after that first game on Wind Ranger, gonna do it again. Not a bad idea, as it did work out to decent success. So it seems we're gonna have the Prophet farming from the safe lane with the Venomancer and Crystal Maiden support, the Invoker in the mid lane, and Winter in the off lane for RoX.KIS. Wind Ranger again, a very interesting pickup. Worked out pretty well in that last game with the amount of shackles that Sodoi hit, and PG now picking up the Enchantress. So Retry going a full push here. Well, nearly full push, 4 to 5 sort of push lineup. Like he maybe denied that Invoker, so picked up the Nyx instead. But yes, anyway, into the game now. Let's start with the team introductions. We're gonna have RoX.KIS with BZZ is perfect on the Invoker, Sodoi again on that Wind Ranger, Galpic gonna be on the Nature's Prophet, Yule on the Venomancer, and now Scandal on the Crystal Maiden. So gonna be seeing that lineup from them. And the Retry, Nubik gonna be on the Pugna in the safe lane. He is the carry player for the Retry. PG gonna be in the woods on the Enchantress. Rising Star gonna be supporting the Pugna on the bottom lane. We're gonna have the mid Invoker from Yoki, and we're gonna have the off lane Lone Druid. So part of my predictions coming true. Of course, an off lane Druid, certainly a good choice. Again, is able to pull the creep wave back should he need to. No, Yoki gonna be in the mid lane. There's no mid laner, as Yule actually gonna be in the mid lane for RoX.KIS, so could certainly be blown up by the Alchemist pretty easily. But We'll have to wait and see. It does, of course, have a matched amount of base damage with Yoki. As it may be a bit of trouble for Yoki here in this early phase of the game, as he will be slowed up quite a bit from the Venomancer, Poison Sting from the Gale, that sort of stuff. And, of course, a ranged hero. So ranged heroes always have that slight advantage over the melee heroes that in that mid lane. Just in any lane in general, actually. So melee heroes really do have more of a chance to take more harass as well, be kited. Ugh. And so those are our lanes thus far. So, well, actually, I didn't introduce lanes of RoX.KIS, but we're gonna have Yule on the mid lane on the Venomancer. As BZ is perfect, gonna be on the off lane, it seems, against Scandal. No creep pull here from Inquisitor, as the bear just picking up the Invis. And of course does have the Observer Ward in lane is RoX.KIS, going to be able to play very aggressive here as PG complaining about something in phonetic Russian. And I think it's because they asked something about, I assume mid lane. I saw the word mid in there, so I'm like, why is Venomancer mid? And they're like, we don't know. Sidoi now going to be in the offlane, of course. Going to be able to contest with Nubik very well in terms of things. Just now, Kalik returning in mid. Going to snipe the courier, rip courier. Now, Yoki going to eat a Sunstrike and can make it there just fine. It seems 70 health left on him. Gale, of course, hitting for the slow, and Kalvik getting that early courier kill. 175 in the gold, or in the pockets of every RoX.KIS hero. Now Inquisitor gonna steal a couple creeps here, and Yoki not gonna get that early, or does have the bottle, was just delivered to him. So courier didn't die with anything on it. Certainly gonna set him back as he won't be able to bottle crow at all in this lane. They're just gonna actually walk back to base now, as PG could actually look to soak up some experience in the mid lane, but seeing as in the woods can farm up pretty fast there as well. So no, just gonna have Yoki return, and PG gonna look in the mid lane, maybe for a kill, maybe for a sort of gank sort of playing, but nope, just last hitting it seems. He's gonna throw the Hellbear after him, of course, but no smash. I don't know why it's called a Hellbear Smasher. It does a thunderclap instead of a smash. Doesn't make sense. It's now Scandal rotating in here, and Visitor getting very low. Sunstrike and the Frostbite gonna fall. Oh, yes, indeed he does. So popping the salve off is wasted, however, as he doesn't manage to live through that. And Isidore now gonna do some Ancients with a double damage he managed to pick up. Gonna get nearly level 3 there off that dinosaur he killed. Now Yoki eating some damage in the mid lane from the Poison Sting from the Gale. Set up a lot. Gale lasts for what, like 7 seconds? No, 15 seconds. Oh, jeez. 15 seconds slow. Does no damage over time just yet, however, so. Denied. And, of course, no damage on it at level 1 anyway, so. Yoki just gonna be very, very slowed up at that point. Not BZZ. Oh, look, you got Basilius. Who would have thunk? Does he continue last hit? But may go for Midas here before Boots. Wouldn't be surprised at all as he is firing up in the safe lane and really doing nothing but throwing out the Sunstrikes. As you'll now throwing up a wall of wards, protecting himself from this gank from PG. However, Stun gonna hit on him still, and PG gonna get a couple right clicks in here. And the Centaur's coming in, and PG now gonna eat a lot of damage from the wards. Gonna pop the heal, still managing to stay alive as Skalbak now eating stuns from the War Runners and now from Yoki. Falling very, very low and gonna die here to one last right click from PG. So PG managed to stay alive from that, or through that with the heal. Really saving him there, but of course, nice micro with the corners as now Lone Druid dies for the second time on the top lane as Yul teleports back to lane. Yo, dog, that rhymed. As he throws some harass out there into PGG. PGG may fall from the Poison Sting. Yeah. No. Yep, gonna die here. Just barely. From the tick over as well as the Prudent harass. And Sidori level 4 now, following up on the offlane compared at least to Invixitor, who's only level 3. In terms of last hits, I haven't had up for the past while. Pugna farming up very well. He'll 26 last hits on him. He also went for Boots Basilius again, going for the push sort of thing, as is the Invoker, of course. But again, Invoker gonna get the early Midas. May get it here before the 6-minute mark, as 5-minute mark really is the traditional time to get a Midas. Average time, I'd say, nowadays. But now, Yul pushing up very far in lane as Yoki pops the ultimate, wants to regen through those damage over times, the poison sting, the gales, sort of stuff. As Visitor has boots now. On his bear, doesn't have anything but a stout shield. Okay, it's the old opportunity to throw out wards in the mid lane. Gonna do what he can in terms of last hits. But it is pretty even on terms with Alchemist. 21 to 20 is the last account, but you're having many more denies than the Alchemist. That's what we're contesting some farm in this bottom lane, and Nubik has 1300 gold. May just buy mech straight up, but also, of course, could be going for the early Midas as well. However, I doubt you'd see that from a Pugna, as Pugna more or less a hero you want early items on rather than something silly like a Midas. Anyway, Enchantress grabbing up an Invis there as Sidoi finishes up some phase boots. And now, top lane, because they're going to fall as the Frostbite comes out, as Goblik rotates in and the Sunstrike hits from BZ. Is BZ getting a second kill now? 3 deaths rather, on the side of, I believe it is Visitor. Visitor not doing too well in this offlane this series. If I had 6 kills last game is Timbersaults. We'll see if he beats that record, but 3 deaths on him thus far. And yeah, so. Invoker very nicely in the safe lane as well, though. As the push comes out bottom, the center of Warner, and I believe Nubik may just be looking for an early mechanism here. But now sitting at 1900 gold, only 7 minutes in the game. Could just look maybe to pick up Arcanes as well. So he's starting to run pretty low on, kind of sort of low on mana here. So Yo now rotating up, and those early wards, once they get level 4, I believe he has them at now, yeah, indeed. Really just start to allow for real tough area denial. So pushers like this can't really happen unless you commit 5 heroes and have enough to right click down the wards, but they do have 450 health. Of course, don't take magic damage, so the acid spray going to do nothing to them. And the blast going to do nothing to them. And you're going to have to just need right clicks. And the only thing that has high potential for that is either Yoki rotating in or the bear from Lone Druid. That's some things that are now level 5 compared to the level, what's it, of 100 level 5. Actually, 100 very level 5 as well, as Sun flies out from Yoki here. And failed to get there for the Retry. I don't think that RoX.KIS know, however. As PG still dusted up. Sidoi throws a power shot out mid, and both teams just chilling for the time being as Pugna actually gets a bottom tower. So ignore what I said about the wards, just not able to kill the creeps fast enough there. Not enough wards, that's why. Had Yul been placing wards the entire time, the creeps would have died much faster, and possibly Pugna wouldn't have gotten the tower. But of course, Pugna can always just throw another blast, especially on tier 1 towers, and slowly chip it down anyway. So it does, what, half damage to structures? So what, 160 rather, in structure damage. Or 162.5 if you want to be exact. So now Yoki gonna push this mid lane with PG. Rising Star here as well. Rising Star level 6 yet, so no ganks from him just yet. But Nyx has really want to hear a hero you want the early level 6 on for the Vendetta kills. Now mid lane, Freon all popped, and top push gonna come up from Invoker here. He's had the Forge Spirits from this tournament, I believe. It's mid both sides are going to fall back as Yule starts placing wards, and at this point becomes unpushable. So Midas actually come up on Yule as well, so Midas Gaming, this isn't 6.7A, guys, or 6.79A, it's 6.79C. C, of course, did introduce the Hand of Midas nerf and disallow for the extra sort of Midas rush. So you'll not maybe look to farm up ancients here and stacking this indeed. So gonna have a triple stack now from that, as again, very passive sort of early game. 2-4 is the score right now, 10 minutes in. And Lone Druid denying the top tower. Midas now coming up on the Venomancer. And we'll see if Inquisitor goes for the early Midas or just opts to go straight for the Radiance instead. Nope, gonna go for the Midas here, as he does feel as if he's in trouble. And it may indeed fall as Galvik and Scandal rotating in now, and Frostbite gonna fall indeed as Yoki can see what he can do. May get a kill on Scandal here. And indeed he does. Scandal going down as Pugna finishes off the Nature's Prophet with I'm not sure, maybe the ward there got him killed with the snap, but anyway, it seems Yule got a solo kill onto the Nyx on the bottom lane. Poor play by him, it seems. You don't really... Well, I guess the ult expended, so... Can't really call it poor play, just a lot of dedication there from Yule to get that kill as Wandering Ripper. That sort of hate coming out of Windrunner, and actually power shot it down as well. Could have just done that initially and gotten the kill, but rather opting for the Shackle shot first, and now teleport in from Galvik. And Scandal here now as well. Scandal coming back to life, and Sunstrike gonna hit from Invoker as Sidoi gonna go on Galvik here. Galvik may fall, but Nubik gonna pay for his life as well. Nope, Galvik not falling just yet as body blocks BZ getting near that Invoker, or near that Alchemist rather. BZ gonna see if he can get 4 staff down. Does have cold snap in 4 now. As Lone Druid destroys the mid tower, and BZ gonna disengage here as there are TR heroes mid, and Lone Druid getting that last hit. Doesn't have Midas up at the 12-minute mark. Another 300 gold for actually nope, just spotted up now. So 12-minute mark Midas, and it's gonna have that up now. Gonna obviously work towards a Radiance next for that sort of push strat. The timing is for this kind of thing. You're gonna be pushing max, I'd say, at the 26-minute mark if you're the retry. You know, all really depends that that Rax push really pushes on the fact that Inquisitor gets a Radiance before then. So that 26-minute timing, right as the mid game kicks in, gonna be the sort of important mark for TR. If they don't make it at that point, a lot of the lineup's gonna just be inefficient as Nyx now falling in the mid lane. The cold snap comes out as well as the frostbite, and now the retry gonna look for the top power push. So taking all these tier 1s, but RoX.KIS now look to take this tier 1 middle. A teleport reaction in from the Pugna and Yoki coming in now as well. Gonna throw out that acid spray and effectively somewhat stop the push, but Necro on Nubik now ends. Actually, Prophet denying the top tower in the meantime. Yoki not gonna get a set off here, stuns himself, and Sunstrike gonna give him. Now Rising Star in a bit of trouble, frostbitten up. As Winter cleans up that kill, and Punic getting a deny on the mid tower, it seems. And now, Yule expending the ult, PG, frostbitten up, PG. Power shot gonna fall here to the Invoker. Now Nubik in trouble now as well. Hackle shot there, latching to a tree very far away, and Winter hitting that shackle. Venomancer ever finishing off the Pugna, and Lone Druid dealing hero not involved in that fight as 5 from RoX.KIS dedicated there. As they clean up 4 of the retry. Invoker now starting to pull ahead in terms of net worth of 2,800 on him. As actually the Venomancer even ahead of the Pugna in terms of farm now. As RoX.KIS 5k ahead in the gold earned and nearly 10,000 ahead in experience earned, or 7,500 rather. And now Roshan Tip gonna come out of RoX.KIS. And no contest yet from the retry. As it is 12 minutes in, 12 or 14 minutes in, rather. 12-4 is the kill score. The retry falling very much behind in terms of kills, but do have all the tier 1 towers, so they got that going for him. As Yol picks up the Aegis, looking for an Aghanims on him, it seems. And Scandal gonna try and dodge this push in the mid lane. PG Nubik gonna chase him down, kind of sort of, but more or less looking to push. Forge Spirit's now coming out from the Invoker, gonna drag it along in the mid lane. However, Enchantress, of course, can steal those. And he does it now. Nubik gonna be shackled up here. Cold Snap as well. Power Shot gonna finish him off. Sunstrike gonna miss. However, Yol 4-step down to there. Now Godlock getting some damage from the Impetus, and Bear may go down here. Is poison stung up, and of course not gonna fall until, or get out of there until the poison sting wears off. But Frostbite up now on the Bear. As Yol falls, Aegis popped. Stun coming out from the Nyx on 2 there, and PG now gonna take a fall. Maybe, indeed he does. Power Shot from Soy coming just a bit too late for that kill, and stun from Nyx, I believe, hitting on Winnergy there. Stoy, however, not pleased with that. Gonna look for another shackle. Gonna throw one up the cliff, not gonna find him, and Rising Star now being chased down. Doesn't have Vendetta for another 27, but RoX is gonna back off here. I'm not too fond of chasing just the Nyx. I like just to push mid instead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sun Visitor has the Bear up now. Hasn't resummoned it just yet, however. No, actually did resummon. I think it was pushing the top lane, maybe. Or not pushing the top lane, but was somewhere else on the map. Maybe scouting it out. It's Godlock now. Going for Rising Star here, but blind Sprout gonna miss. 4 heroes in the air for RoX.KIS, but not be able to find the kill there on Nyx. Easy teleport to the bottom lane. Now Sidoi with a double damage gonna go on Yoki. Yoki eating a lot of damage here. Sunstrike gonna hit as well, and gonna fall here. And now one runs in raid, doesn't want to take too much damage from the creeps. And BZ as well as Sidoi getting another kill there with the good shackle shot out of Sidoi. Sidoi playing this Winner very well. As she now eclipses the net worth of the Alchemist. So looking at the net worth, you can easily see that RoX.KIS are in control of this game. Invoker, Redmancer, Nature's Prophet, Winner of the top 4 in terms of net worth in this game. As Nubik spooked to the lane by Scandal here. And the big thing about these push strats is that you bank on having more gold in the team. You bank on having the items and that sort of stuff to push. That's why you pick something like the Lone Druid so you can get that early Radiance. Usually, again, by like the 20-something minute mark, usually before 25 is probably good timing. But isn't anywhere close to it. It is 17 minutes in though, so certainly it's time to catch up. But another 1,500 to that relic, and then another 1,400 on top of that for the recipe. So certainly could be on pace, but we'll have to farm fervently to do so, to make that time at least. As you'll now finishing up the Aghanims, so I guess now would be a good time to actually check the items, as post that's pretty docile. Godlock now sitting on two circlets with bracers, and now mid lane Nubik can be caught out here, trying to push lane solo. Gonna get a free ward kill here as well. This Godlock Godlock getting the free ward kill. Extra 80 gold in his pocket, and now RoX.KIS may look to push mid. That's indeed there with the Forge Spirit right now. Anyway, BZ Mystic Staff up on him, so may look towards the Hex. So I was wrong about the Necro as well, guys. Oh boy, but there's an Enchantress in the team, so you gotta pardon me just the slightest bit, as the Necro versus the Enchantress isn't as good as it is when there's no Enchantress, because again, Enchantress could just steal those creeps, and it's absolutely put to waste as you invest so much money to it. And now Lone Druid gonna be spot out here by Scandal. You can always have to teleport in from Godlock here and get a kill onto Rising Star or Visitor. And now Frostbite up onto him. Sunstrike now, ult drop by Scandal, and gonna fall there. Scandal getting a nice ult off, as well as Sunstrike and VZ. Gonna clean up that Lone Druid, and now Rising Star. Sentry placed by Scandal. Scandal, however, not gonna find him in time for before the teleport, rather, and Nyx just getting out there. It's now 2,900 gold on Godlock here. Again, it does have 2 circlets as well as a point booster, so gonna I'm really wondering what he's going to build here. Maybe an Aghanims? I'm not sure. But I'm not sure he's with the circlets most importantly. So BZ working towards the Hex still. Aghanims now actually on the Prophet, so you don't see too many pro games with the Aghanims in them, but Gallback not caring, going to go for the pseudo sort of push that the Aghanims provides for him. Does, of course, give more damage, reduce the cooldown, and I believe more bounces as well. This Basher going to be put here on Windrunner. Not sure if that's the best choice. Usually if you're playing Windrunner, you just grab a MKB so that your Focus Fire doesn't have... no, rather... Or no. You get the MKB so you can siege from downhill onto the tier 3 towers. You don't have those uphill misses with the Focus Fire. Certainly helps it a bit. I was trying to figure out why do you get the MKB. Realize now why you get it. I was about to say, oh, because there's a mischance in the ultimate, but it's not a mischance, it's a damage reduction. So, yeah. Anyway, Skullbash are gonna really just help her tank up, as it does give her a bit more strength. 6 strength, as well as 40 damage on top of that. And of course the bash chance as well. So we're gonna look for that interesting Windrunner build. So pushing me up from bottom on by RoX.KIS as the mid push coming up from the Retry at the same time. The Retry don't mind trading towers here, as being behind, they want as much gold as they can get, regardless of how much gold the opponent gets. So Invoker now finishes the Hex, and Necro dropped by Nubic here. Necro 3 on Nubic. However, his support's really nothing. Not even a mechanism on. Hold on. Great, not even a mechanism on the Enchantress as of right now. As now PG. Sprouted up, and Sunstrike hits on Rising Star. Rising Star gonna eat the dirt here, and getting another Sunstrike kill. As the Warrior gonna drop here, another 80 gold in Gallback's pocket. Strike going for the chase here. Shackle goes at PG. Hackle shot again on the tree, just so far away. And PG gonna be decrepitified by Nubic. Nubic saving him here, and Sidori. Go look for a snipe here on PGG, but Vanish in the meantime gets a kill onto the Alchemist as the chase still going on mid. Very deep dive here by RoX.KIS, and the Invoker getting last hit on the Enchantress there. So Alchemist, where did you die? You died pretty far back, so I assume just a loop around on the map from Yule, and did catch the Alchemist out while he was pretty low. Well, of course, in the meantime, Lone Druid did get a tier 2 on the top lane, so all worth it in the end. The supports get more money, and they get another tower, and Radiant's now up on the Lone Druid, so hitting that timing pretty well. Didn't die between when I said he needs it by X time and now, so making sure to preserve himself. So again, he has that early Radiance. So if this is the time for Retry to come, or if there is a time for Retry to try and come back, this is the time. Of course, Radiance on Invisitor now, so and you gotta realize too that Invisitor has 5 deaths at this point. 5. So, but again, all he is just Bear Radiance. So just boots on him. Set shield on the Bear. Radiance on the Bear as well. So lean back in close to the mic now so you can hear me better. And yeah, so both sides continuing to farm up, waiting for the push out as RoX.KIS takes fights when they want to. Really, just usually when they push even, or usually when TR tries to push and it fails, and they just turn around on him. It's now gold 14,000 in RoX.KIS's favor. Experience 20,000 in RoX.KIS's favor. So TR very much behind. I'm not sure if there's a coming back from this, even with the Radiance Bear, but Bear actually now eclipsing the Windrunner in terms of net worth. So I guess it's a good sign. And Pugna also maybe will eclipse Windrunner in terms of net worth as well, but I'm just going to be chilling in the meantime in each of these lanes. PG has a headdress, but no mech out on him, as Crystalman gets a kill on the Alchemist top. So rest in peace, my friend. I assume Sunstrike actually meteor expended here by BZ. So another free kill buy that setup from the Frostbite. Just a very strong spell, really.
Top tower is under attack.
Much too strong. And it works very, very well against heroes like the Enchantress as well as Lone Druid, as it just provides such a long disable on a non-hero unit. And now Scandal may fall here, 4 steps forward from BZ, and Bear being frostbitten up here. Scandal going to fall, however, to a Forge Spirit. A stolen Forge Spirit, mind you, so Tiara getting a kill there. 6 kills on their side now to 21 of RoX.KIS. And off towards here, placed by Yol and Roshan. So they're going to go down. This is the second Roshan now. Galvok, in the meantime, of course, did pick up the Desolator, so gonna just be able to right-click that slightest bit more as Sidoi. Basher on him, and top lane Invoker gets a kill on Enchantress. That was, I believe, like right in this area as that Bloodstain points it out. And yeah, missing 2 kills in that top lane. I do apologize. BZ continue farming up, has the Hex now, of course, 4 staff and 4,300 gold. So lots of farm out on RoX.KIS here. And yeah. Now Yol has a ultimate orb. We'll be interested to build that into. Could of course be a Hex. Also a possibility for it to be a Scotty Venomancer, something not to be trifled with, as it is extra slow. You have the Scotty slow as well as the Poison Sting slow, and should he get a Gale on you, you have that slow. And well, that doesn't provide a slow. So that doesn't work. And now in the meantime, Yoki in the mid lane setting up BZ. BZ now going to be gone upon by the bear here. No lucky root there though. This Life Drain comes up for Pugna, not going to do enough damage to get the kill, and TR not getting anything in the mid lane. Now push coming up bottom from Yol and Goblak. Yol, of course, has the ultimate, able to expand, can certainly clean up heroes with that. How are we going to back off for the time being? So him and Goblak not able to do any damage to the, or not a lot of damage to the tower. Now engagement in the mid lane, possibly. PG sprouted in. Dessa coming up from Goblak, going to die to the Invoker, however, and RoX.KIS get another lane, or kill in the mid lane after that previous engagement where nothing really happened, and Acid Spray off the Alchemist now. So this mid Alchemist now has Mech and Blink, nothing much more. Rising Star has Blink and Arcanes. Visitor, nothing new on him yet. Where's the bear? Nope, nothing new on him. Boots on his bear though. I guess that's new, as the mid tower now gonna maybe fall here to RoX.KIS as Meteor dropped on Nubik. Nubik falling very low, and does indeed die. Now Goblak in the mid lane rooted up. Lundra getting the kill on him. So 1 for 1 thus far in this mid fight, and Yol may be next, as should he get rooted here is likely dead. Necro's chasing him as well as the rest of the enemy team, and Rising Star gonna throw the stun, and stun onto 3 there from Rising Star. Now Yoki hexed up. RoX.KIS may just look to disengage here, as they are down 2 heroes now. Crystal Maiden and the Nature's Prophet, as Sunstrike coming out, missing on PGG here. RoX.KIS may look to just re-engage on PGG, but Yol eating a lot of damage from this Radiant Spirit. May just die to that, to be honest. And stun actually coming up from Yoki, and gonna get the kill on Yol. Actually, A just popped here, so may see a Radiant engagement from RoX.KIS, but it's coming out from Rising Star, and Yol eating the dirt very quickly here. Pops the Veil, and Shackle onto PG here from the Baron himself, and now hex up on PG. PG gonna fall here. Yol, what are you doing? Yol, no, Yol, no. You're gonna die to the Radiance. Oh boy. Oh, that's just painful to see. So Venomancer there, Port Plate walks back into the bear and slowly dies to the Sting, or to the Radiance. This Invoker, I believe, almost gives himself there with Sunstrike going out into the Nyx who popped the Carapace. Invoker now picking up the BKB. Storm may look towards a, I believe, Necro here. Does have 1400 gold. Nope. Aghanims. What's an Aghanims? 1 or 2. Something my game knowledge does not encompass is what an Academ's Winner does. Ah, boy. Things I have to look up. It's neat when they tell you in the description, like, increases damage and bounces for Wrath of Nature. But Winner it just says, upgradable with Aghanim Scepter, as this Nectar going to be destroyed here by a Goblik, almost killing himself there, eating a lot of damage. This RoX.KIS may look to push mid here. But again, don't have the Venomancer, so it could be a bit of a risky situation for them. So Venomancer, I believe, recently respawning. Oof. Anyway. This game, not too exciting as far as Russian games go. Just have seen a lot of push, well-suited coordination from both sides. Really more on RoX.KIS' side as they've performed pretty well in all the team fights since now. PG hexed up, Cold Snap gonna fall from the Nature's Prophet. And now actually Manta style up on the Venomancer. Gonna use the illusions to push, it seems. Now let's be pushing around this bottom tower. Just gonna be the Forge Spirits poking up the hill. For the time being, at least. So Venomancer coming in and wards soon to be placed in its top. Is that Goblik gonna split push on the top lane? We're gonna have to deal with a bear here and a visitor. Could be a bit scary for him. It's now Sadoy. Ult in the tower. However, tower regenerating as it is backdoor protected as of right now. Visitor returning back into base. The push has stopped from the Nature's Prophet. PG gonna eat the meteor. Mech popped. It's not gonna go into Yul. Yul not able to dodge it with the Manta style. And PG falling there from the Invoker. You're just like, get the thought, hey, I don't want to yawn right now, but your brain just makes you yawn anyway, because that's how I'm feeling right now. Just trying to talk, and my mouth wants to open to a point where I can yawn, and at that point you just start yawning, and it's like, jeez. As the Sun Granite Sadoy here dodges it so it doesn't hit BZZ as well, and Nubik now eating Cold Snap. Bear Frostbite up once again as Goblik back towards the top tower on the Nature's Prophet. And Bear gonna fall. Stun from Rising Star misses. Not a stun we usually see. Has gotten a bunch of 3-men as well as 2-men stuns this game, but nothing there as Yoki throws it on Yul, but Yul dodges with the Manta, so good pickup by him. PG now, Frostbite up, goes to pop, Scandal How getting very low, and Shackle misses on the Bear to another hero, and Yul getting very low once again. Ult onto the Bear, Sadoy getting low here, and Bear goes down. Nature's Prophet in the meantime getting a kill on the enchants with the Radiant Nature's Wrath. And Visitor now full stepped up, however decryptified by Nubik. Nubik, however, getting a kill onto the Winner, and BZ getting a kill onto Lone Druid, I assume with Forged Spirits or something or the other. It's now two very low heroes of RoX.KIS pushing in this bottom tower. As Alchemist gets a kill on the Prophet in the bottom lane. Or top lane, rather, as this bottom lane being pushed by BZ and Yul. Tower eating a lot of chip damage. And TR thus far holding up their base pretty successfully. Have lost a lot of heroes, but this tower not going down just yet. It's down now, but RoX is going to be forced to back off because they don't want to have to deal with the Enchant as well as the Nyx and the Alchemist. But Goblik seems to have gotten this top tower as well. RoX pretty low here. Range below 500 and melee below 900. Those do regen up, however, so. Wards, however, chipping away at the range barracks. So both range racks pretty low in 2 lanes. The next push from RoX is coming up could spell the end of TR. But may just look for the Roshan first off. And I see. It does give you that extra tooltip text when you purchase the item, so I just need to spectate and not even care what it does. Just read this afterward and say reduces cooldown and removes penalty from unique attack modifiers and item effects. Okay. Anyway, Roshan attempt stopped as RoX.KIS is not wanting to engage, and TR smoking up and running in. That chance, really gonna cue in RoX.KIS that something's going up. Or going down, rather. This race getting out with the power shot now. And now engagement from the retry in this Roshan pit, and now Blinken from BZ gonna put the Deafening Blast and Meteor onto PGG. PG being the bait here, it seems. As he was the only one pit. Nubik now over hexed up, dealing a lot of damage here. Isn't able to pop the ult as the ward from Pugna doing a lot of work. Now Sidoi shackle onto the bear and Rising Star. Rising Star gonna fall here, it seems. Pugna finishing off the Crystal Maid. Now BZ falling very low from the stun from the life drain, and now 3 down on the side of RoX.KIS, and Sidoi maybe next. And one of the strikes from Pugna will do it. Alchemy I'm going to push out the top lane now. So TR not out of it just yet. They are down in terms of gold, very much so. However, the tricore of the Bear, the Pugna, and the Alchemist catching up somewhat to that of RoX.KIS. And now Nubik going to be in a bit of trouble here, maybe, as he does fall to the winner arrows. And Shiva's now on the Invoker as well as a Blink. Now Yoki gonna make it out of here just in time as Goblet. Deso, AC, and crit on him now. Very cold snapped up. Both saw Curious as well. And does stun Rising Star. Gonna be blowed out to him. Has a Blink on him. Yoki, Vlad. Shivas as the Roshan dies. The door gonna pick up that cheese, and who's gonna take the Aegis? Just gonna sit there for the time being, and Bear may fall here slow, extra slow from the Shivas. So Door just selling the cheese and picking up the Aegis, it seems. Actually, no, dropping cheese. Cheese is in the pit still. So Zidoi, the pocket carry here from RoX.KIS. And RoX.KIS can look for a push here on the bottom lane now. As a Scandal picking up that cheese. Pretty interesting there. Gonna work towards the BKB is Scandal. Sidoi, 1600 gold on him. Yol has the Crystalist now, so crit on the Venomancer. Interesting builds all around for RoX.KIS. So now Yoki again has the Vlad's, Shiva's Mechanism. Very tanky. Now Yubik with Necro 3, Hex, and pretty much it. Hex was used last fight against the Invoker pretty well. And pushing to go out top from Goblek here. Yeah, gonna get the range Rex. So now engagement gonna happen on mid. Bear taking a lot of damage here. BZ gonna fall very quickly over Vendetta from Nyx on him there. And Sidoi gonna fall. Yoki eating the ult of the Venomancer. Yol falling very low here. Scandal drops the ultimate, and Yoki getting very low as well. However, Invoker killing the Enchantress, and now Pugna killing the Invoker. Alchemist killing the Crystal Maid. Windry getting a kill onto Lone Druid as well as the Pugna, and Sidoi getting a triple kill here. Gets the Nyx as well. As the top racks go down to Goblek. And TR maybe out of this one, as they may lose this range racks here. And Sidoi gonna fall here. Stun from Rising Star and Nubik with the Nether Blast. I believe the buybacks came out of Nubik there, as well as the Nyx Assassin. Actually, maybe just the Nyx Assassin, as Goblek now in the mid lane. That tower's down as well, so we're going to see if we can get these racks, but Hex, Stun, Mana Burn, and Pugna going to get one last Nether Blast on him, and he will fall. So Goblek doing what he can, but not enough. Does get one lane of racks, but can't get another, and not forcing TR to GG out just yet. This is TDR's tournament life on the line right now, so they may not want to GG out just yet. But R3 racks down now, a full set of racks in one lane and range racks in another. As Pugna now picks up the Boots of Travel. And Daedalus up now on the Benefancer. It's PG working towards a Necro. Take a look at the kills here. Oh, that's a lot of kills on the Invoker. So BZ playing that Invoker very well, it seems. 17, 2, and 16. Involved in, what is that, 32 out of 20, or 38 kills of RoX.KIS? It's absurd. But Sadoy, 8, 3, and 8 on the Wind Ranger. And Mule 6, 3, and 18 on the Venomancer. So big numbers coming out for RoX.KIS here as far as kills go, as mid tower now going to be pushed here by the Retry. And Goblak, should he want to teleport in 5 seconds, he's going to force all of the Retry back, as he can take middle Rex, maybe the melee Rex at the bottom as well. And is that what we're going to see? Indeed it is. So mid lane going to be pushed in here by Retry. This is likely the final GG sort of push, but nothing happened just yet. Bear now falling for Inquisitor rather. You'll getting very low. Stun going out onto just BZ here as Rising Star blinks in onto him, and BZ getting low and dying to one last mana burn. Mid-Rax in the meantime goes down to Goblak. Goblak now going to look for the range Rax, or melee Rax rather, as Runner dies. Now Scandal may fall here as well. PG may be able to kill him as far as the supports really. And Scandal, Frostbite, not being able to cast in time, so Jared's going to make it here live as Alchemist buys back, and Venomancer gets a kill on the Lone Druid in the meantime. And this Rack's going to die. Rising started laughing. Buyback from Alchemist, of course, and chase down Yule now. And going to get this one off and likely kill him. Isn't able to dodge with the Manta. But melee Rex dying as Goblak teleporting back in. Yule playing around the Rosie with Yoki here, and Yoki going to get him. Goblak, meantime, going to be able to kill the Enchantress here, so 4 down for the Retry, 4 down for RoX.KIS. But TR have no Rax. So mega super creeps for them. As an Alchemist send him just as he teleports out. So I do believe the game, for all intents and purposes, is over at this point. As they retry. No Rax. Going to be very difficult for them to hold off all these creeps. So RoX.KIS at this point, likely just going to play it safe and see when is the best time to engage for themselves. Likely once all the creeps are overwhelming them, it seems. And Goblak now with the Daedalus as well. Saw Kyros. And yeah. Scandal with a Heavens, or with a Sanjay. Likely gonna work towards a Heaven's Halberd for the disarm, of course. And BZ. Boots of Travel, Force Staff. Hex, BKB, Shivas, and Blank. Sadoy. Nothing on the Courier, it seems. No, nothing yet on the Courier. But it has crit Aghanims as well as the Greater Basher. It's already. It's the Retry struggling with this pushing from the creeps. The Force Spirits here aren't really going to help at all. It's BZ. Baits it, but blinks out instantly. Now Goblak teleporting in on this bottom lane and summons some treants. Let's see what he can do as teleported now from the Venomancer. Suddenly Goblak now. Yoki going to go on him. Hex out from Nubik now. Goblak looking to be in a bit of trouble here. As he's going to fall. And indeed, Mage Prophet falling as Inquisitor now galed up. And stun going to go out to 3 here from Rising Star. And now stun from 2 from Yoki. Actually onto 3 there. BZ pops the BKB. Yule pops the ultimate. And Yoki could be in a bit of trouble here as Yule Sidorg start going to tearing him apart with the ultimate. Oh, my tongue is tied. This game getting too late into the night as the Alchemist dies to the Venomancer ultimate, I would assume. BJ shackled up now onto the Necro unit, gonna fall there. It was his own Necro unit, I believe, so it's his own fault. And now TR 2 down, 1 down for RoX.KIS just being Goblak, who was ganked up, and Winners are gonna kill the Nyx Assassin. Now Nubik gonna fall, and Visitor gonna be the only person alive for the time being, and Middle Tower goes down. So this is all, again, all intents and purposes GG as the Rack's been down for a while. And now, looking to kill on the Lone Druid there. So GG coming out from RoX.KIS first technically, but TR losing this game to 3, and the Retry knocked out this tournament now. 2-1 is the match score as RoX.KIS 48-26, 44 minutes in, over the Retry, taking this game 3 and moving on in the tournament 2-1 over them. And yeah, just BZ putting out an amazing performance here. Yule, of course, doing very well as well on that offlane Venomancer, I believe it was. Yeah. No, mid Venomancer rather. Sorry, he did spend some time in the offlane there, so that's where I got that idea from. But Sidora, the actual offlaner, did very well as well. And yeah, just good performance out of RoX.KIS on that on those 3 heroes. But Dire not able to manage so well. Rising Star 1, 8, and 13, as good as the Suns were, just not able to get any sort of kills there or get the ball rolling on the Knicks. But anyway, thank you for watching this vid for Frouwo. I'm extremely tired, so I apologize for any sort of miscues on this cast. Exhausted from all the casts I've been doing lately. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, if you like the cast, like, share, subscribe, all that neat stuff. If you didn't like it, contact me via Twitch, via Twitter, via YouTube, and I will get back to you and work at those things. And anyway, I will see you guys another time. But of course, in the meantime, have a nice day, and of course, goodbye.